Why? You've watched it
It's a,
3 times already.
no, I haven't. No, because it's a long period of silence before it starts again. It's still silent.
It's
He'll
still the
start.
exact same video,
Yeah,
Matthew.
he'll start speaking again, but it does take a while. It's a very long period of silence.
Yes, but it's the exact same thing he's going to say.
No, because this video actually has another 20 minutes of information. So.
And it's the exact same thing each time, I can guarantee you it.
No, it isn't. Wait for it. Right, here we go. It should start now.
Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1,000,000,000 degrees. Great news. The quarks are now happily married in groups of 3 called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too
hot.
Great news. The protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news. The electrons have now joined in. Congratulations. The world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. It's a star. New shit just got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks. Kind of made a mess, which is... Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert. There's nothing in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean.
It's the history of the entire world.
No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup.
It's everything.
Served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever.
This is actually very educational.
I don't care, Matthew. It's annoying. It's what it is.
So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight. A revolutionary technique. You can convert sunlight into food. Now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of
Taste the
times.
sun.
It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm, and some other types of weird, strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the candy of Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to walk if there's plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish.
It's evolving.
Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh fuck, now everything's dead. You're the survivors. Keep your eye on this one, because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's a map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart, don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ. This is going through it. Oh, this is going through a lot.
Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just
Look at those breasts.
and walk, walk like that, and grab stuff at the same time, and bang rocks together to make pointed rocks.
That's a human.
It's a fire.
Yeah.
Youch. Make crazy sounds with their voice, which can mean different things.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Almost. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. I wonder if anyone else is doing it. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dang valley right in between these 2 rivers. And the animals are helping. Guess what happened? It's more food. And more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses.
Goldberg sucks in this, dude. That's why I'm never him.
Which makes things better. And more people come, and there's more farming, and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power.
Society.
Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. My dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, did I mention the Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks! Ah, look, it must be the Greeks. Or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? There are rivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people talking about it. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And it's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind. It's the Babylonian Media. It's the Persian Empire.
The Persian Empire.
Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to...
Mate, what? When it's over, hang on.
Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Media. It's the
Persian Empire.
Wow, that's big. Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. The Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff, and right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great, and now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to conquer all of India, or most of India. But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably. And they've got spices. I would like to buy the spices. Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who are starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very
This guy left.
for being too popular, which
That's Jesus, yeah.
make a religion out of this. Now you can buy it from China. They just made up.
And their stable already got used.
Or you can get their own water. Sick, new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again.
China keeps falling apart.
Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
No. China keeps falling apart, what the fuck?
Camels. Hell yeah, now we got business, said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legally? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra, the first. Guess who's in Rome? Barbarians. What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. RP Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine. But it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name. The Mayans have figured out the stars. Oh, and here's a huge city. Population everyone. Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Go Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, a real god whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so
You
mad
can
at
make a
him, he
religion
had
out
to
of
leave
this?
town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of it.
Yeah.
Conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman Emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly.
Yeah,
They also
Iceland.
invade some other places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms. Which brand would you like? Mine's better, mine's better, mine's better. Conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks, said the Byzantine Empire. It's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans. Goodbye, Toltecs. Those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. Just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time. The Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of it. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China, yay!
The Black Plague. Really?
Who controls all the islands? It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Oh, everyone's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth.
Ming Dynasty was hilarious.
So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal. Spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India. Wait, said Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 reasons why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible? Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. It's so goddamn profitable you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russians to do is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world, more specifically Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You can make a revolution. No, don't. They're starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of it before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island. But he came back. Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make many different types of machines and factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot of products. Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, except Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked actually, but then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the that's just where he lives. Just had a revolution, and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Technology is about to go crazy. The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too.
Oh, God.
I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe. So to see who could rape it the fastest. Britain and France are still hungry. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more. Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal, connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same. The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish people... Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire. Except turkey, turkey makes a brand new turkey. And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model. He's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea. But he kills himself before they could explain it to him. That's bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight.
Extinction.
Finish it. Let's unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that Pakistan. Actually, Pakistan. One of them could be Bangladesh. The Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. We, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy. Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay. Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Flying robots. with bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming. And the ocean is full of plastic. Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
And that was the entire history of the world, I guess. We went from the beginning of the universe to the present day. Jesus Christ.
What just happened?
By the way, the Neo update's done.
Oh, I'm playing WWE now, I don't care.
God damn it. But hey, at least we got some really good education there.
Just like, what?
Better send it to Zombie now before he gets triggered. Yeah, that was really funny. It just kept popping up. No, the funniest part of that was the Gandhi part.
Nah.
No, it was like, hang on now, I'm gonna play that one part again, that's fucking hilarious.
Nah, China just keeps breaking.
Yeah, China does keep breaking. Fucking hilarious when Ming shows up, just Ming!
It's working!
Good work, It's like, Genghis puts China back together, and it's like, good work, Genghis, I bet that'll last a long time, and it breaks.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena.
Where's the Gandhi one?
One-on-one, mano-a-mano. There's been no shortage of build-up for this one, and it looks like it's going to live up to the hype. Come on, enough preliminaries. But you know what? No matter the format or competitors involved, you know we're in for a great one here. He's flagrantly breaking the rules. This could cause irreparable damage. Come on, ref. You know, it's as if the ref doesn't even care.
Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked.
The little sound effect. Wow, that worked. The video's even funnier because it's just a picture of his like smiling and just his grin. It's hilarious. Oh god, it's such a good video. History of the entire world, I guess. That was based off the history of Japan, I think. Yeah, history of Japan. There we go. Want another history of Japan? Just play fucking Neo. That's accurate, right?
100%.
I'll tell you what, I'll play one more and then I'm gonna leave, okay?
What? Why?
Don't worry though, this Japan one is much shorter, so...
Why is this lagging so much?
I'm getting tired, so... So here we go. Zombie's probably heard this before, but I know you haven't, David. But it's in the same style, so it'll be funny. Right, here we go. This one's pretty good. I've seen this one before though, so...
Japan is an island by the sea filled with volcanoes, and it's... In the year negative a billion, Japan might not have been here. In the year negative 40,000, it was here, and you could walk to it, and some people walked to it. Then it got warmer, some icebergs melted, it became an island, and now there's lots of trees, because it's warmer. So now there's people on the island. They're basically sort of hanging out in between the mountains, eating nuts off trees, and using the latest technology, like stones and bowls. Ding Dong is the outside world, and they have technology from the future, like really good metal and crazy rice farms. Now you can make a lot of rice really, really quickly. That means if you own the farm, you own a lot of food, which is something everybody needs to survive. So that makes you king. Rice farming and rice kingdoms spread across the land, all the way to here. The most important kingdoms were here, 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 and here. But this one was the most important, ruled by a heavenly superperson, or emperor for short. Knock knock, get the door, it's religion. The new prince wants everyone to try this hot new religion from Biekt. Please try this religion, he said. No, said everybody. Try it, he said. No, said everybody again, quieter this time. And so the religion was put into place, and all the rules that came with it. Then the government was taken over by another clique, and they made some reforms, like making the government govern more, and making the government more like China's government, which is a government that governs more. Hi, China, they said. Hi, dipshit, said China. Can you call us something else other than dipshit, said Japan. Like what, said China. How about sunrise land, said Japan. And they stole China's alphabet and wrote a book about themselves. And then they made lots of poetry and art and another book about themselves. Then they stopped moving the capital every time the emperor died and kept it in one place for a while, right here. And they conquered the north finally. Get that squared away. A rich hipster named Kukai is bored with modern Buddhism, visits China, and learns a better version, which is more comes back, reinvents the alphabet, and causes art and literature to be good for a long time. and the royal palace turned into such a dream world of art that they really didn't give a shit about running the country. So if you live outside the palace, how are you supposed to protect your shit from criminals? Hire a samurai. Everyone started hiring samurai. Rich, important people hired samurai. Poor people who could not afford to hire samurai did not hire samurai. The samurai became organized and powerful, more powerful than the government, so they made their own military government. Here, they let the emperor still be emperor, but the shogun is actually in control. Breaking news, the Mongols have invaded China.
We've invaded China,
said the Mongols.
Please respect us, or else we might invade you as well.
Okay, said Japan. So the Mongols came over, ready for war, and died in a tornado. But they tried again, and had a nice time fighting with the Japanese, but then died in a tornado. Then the emperor overthrows the shogunate. Then the shogunate overthrows him back and moves to Kyoto and makes a new shogunate. And the emperor can still dress like an emperor if he wants, that's fine. Now there's more art, like painting with less colors, collaborative poetry, plays, monkey fun, tea parties, gardening, architecture, flowers. It's time for who's going to be the next shogun. Usually it's the shogun's kid, but the shogun doesn't have a kid, so he tries to get his brother to quit being a monk and be the next shogun. He says okay, but then the shogun has a kid. So now who's it going to be? Vote now on your phones. And everyone voted so hard that the palace caught on fire and burned down. The shogun actually didn't care. He was off somewhere doing poetry. And the whole country broke into pieces. Everyone is fighting with each other for local power, and it's anybody's game. Knock knock, it's Europe. No, they're not here to take over. They just want to sell some shit, like clocks, and guns, and cheese. So that's cool, but everyone's still fighting each other for control, now with guns. And wouldn't it be nice to control the capital, which right now is puppets, with no one controlling them? This clan is ready to make a run for it, but first they have to trample this smaller clan, which is in the way. Surprise, the smaller clan wins, and the leader of that clan steals the capital and invades the capital. And it goes very well. He's about halfway through conquering Japan when someone who works for him kills him, and then someone else who works for him kills them. And that guy finishes conquering Japan. And then he confiscated everybody's swords, and made some rules. And now I'm going to invade Korea, and then hopefully China, he said, and failed, and also died. But before he died, he told these 5 guys to take care of his 5-year-old son until he's old enough to be the next ruler of Japan. And the 5 guys said, yeah, right, it's not going to be this kid, it's going to be one of us, because we're grown-ups. And it's probably going to be this guy. Way more rich and powerful than the others. A lot of people support him, but a lot of people support not supporting him. They have a fight, and he wins, and starts a new government, right here. And he still lets the emperor dress like an emperor, and have very nice things. Don't get confused, this is the new government, and they are very strict. So strict they closed the country. No one can leave, and no one can come in. Except for the Dutch, if they want to buy and sell shit, but they have to do it right here. Now that the entire country was not at war with itself, the population increased a lot. Business increased, schools were built, roads were built, everyone learned to read, books were published, there was poetry, plays, sexy times, puppet shows, and Dutch studies. People started to study European science from books they bought from the Dutch. We're talking geography, skeletons, physics, chemistry, astronomy, and maybe even electricity. Over time, the economic and cultural prosperity gradually slowed down. Knock knock. It's the United States, with huge boats, with guns, gunboats. Open the country. Stop having it be closed, said the United States. There was really nothing they could do, so they signed a contract that lets the United States, Britain, and Russia visit Japan anytime they want. Choshu and Satsuma hated this. That sucks, they said. This sucks. And with almost very little outside help, they overthrew the shogunate and somehow made the emperor again, and moved him to Edo, which they renamed Eastern Capital. They made a new government, which was a lot more Western. They made a new constitution that was pretty Western, and a military that was pretty Western. And do you know what else is Western? That's right, it's conquering stuff. So what can we conquer? Korea. They conquer Korea, taking it from its previous owner, China, and then go a little bit further. And Russia rushes in out of nowhere and says, stop, no, you can't take that. We were going to build a railroad through here to try and get some warm water. And Russia builds their railroad, supervised by a shit ton of soldiers. And then when the railroad was done, they downgraded to a fuck ton. Did I say downgrade? I meant upgrade. And Japan says, can you maybe chill? And Russia says, how about maybe you chill? Japan is kind of scared of Russia. You'll never guess who's also kind of scared of Russia. Great Britain. So Japan
Everyone's scared of Russia.
alliance together so they can be a little less scared of Russia. Feeling confident, Japan goes to war against Russia, just for a moment, and then they both get tired and stop. It's time for World War I. The world is about to have a war, because it's the 1900s and weapons are getting crazy, and all these empires are excited to try them out on each other. Meanwhile, Japan has been enjoying conquering stuff and wants more. And the next thing on the list is this part of China and lots of tiny islands. All that stuff belongs to Germany, which just had war declared on them by Britain, because Britain was friends with Belgium, which was being trespassed by Germany in order to get to France to kick France's ass, because France is friends with Russia, who was getting ready to kick Austria's ass, because Austria was getting ready to kick Serbia's ass, because someone from Serbia shot the leader of Austria's ass. Or actually shot him in the head.
Jesus.
He was currently friends with Japan, so you know what that means. Duh, Japan should take Americans. Which they wanted to do anyway, so they called Britain on the telly to sort of let them know. And then they did it. And they also helped Britain a little here and there with some errands and stuff. Now the war is over. Congratulations, Japan. You technically fought in the war, which means you get to sit at the negotiating table with the big dudes, where they decided who owns what. And yes, Japan gets to keep all that shit they stole from Germany. You also get to join the post-war mega alliance, whose mission statement is to try not to take over the world. The Great Depression is bad, and Japan's economy is now crappy, but the military is doing just fine, and it invades Manchuria. And the League of Nations is like, no, don't do that, it's from the League of Nations, they're not supposed to take over the world. And Japan's like, Japan invaded more and more and more and more of China, and was planning to invade the entire East.
You've got mail.
It's from Germany, the new leader of Germany. He has a cool mustache, and he's trying to take over the world.
Everybody goes on about his mustache.
They all decided to be friends because they had so much in common. It's time for World War II. Germany is invading the neighbors. Then they invade the neighbors' neighbors. Then the neighbors' neighbors' neighbors, who happen to be Britain, said, holy shit. And the United States started helping Britain because they are friends, and started not helping Japan because they're friends and our friends are not friends. Because they're invading the entire ocean. The United States is also working on a large, very huge bomb, bigger than any other bomb ever, just in case. But they still haven't joined the war. War looks bad on TV, and the United States is really starting to care about their image. But then Japan spits on them in Hawaii and challenges them to war, and they say yes. And then Germany, as a symbol of friendship, declares war on the United States also. So the United States goes to war in Europe, and they help the gang chase Germany back into Germany. And they also start chasing Japan back into Japan. And they haven't used the bomb yet, and are curious to see if it works, so they drop it on Japan. They actually drop it too.
Christ, the screen.
Oh, he blocked it! What a dick! Nope, nope. Ah!
You win.
The United States installed the new government, inspired by the United States government, with just the right ingredients for a post-war economic miracle. And Japan starts making TVs, VCRs, automobiles, and camcorders as fast as they can, and also better than everybody else. They get rich, and the economy goes wild, and then the miracle wears off. But everything's still pretty cool, I guess.
There we go. History Japan. Bye! So now you know where they got all their money from in the end as well.
No, sir, it doesn't mention anything about the Rothschild taking over the world.
Off
the
the what?
banking system.
No, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in there somewhere, probably just really fast. That World War I explanation, oh Jesus Christ. Could you do other videos on other countries? Jesus Christ. No, I'm actually going now. So. Yeah.
Don't go, Matthew.
That's how I feel right now. Yeah, I agree. What time are you getting up?
And this has got to be it. It's it. It's over.
Yeah, what time's it now? In America?
It's 11 o'clock in Britain.
6 o'clock night. So then I think when I get on, it'll probably be around like 1 in the morning for you or something. Yeah, it'll probably be like 1 or 2 in the morning.
I'm working tomorrow.
Oh, you get off of work at 6. All right. Well, then I'll be. That means. Okay, I'll probably come on at 12 or 1 o'clock or something.
I'm working tomorrow. 4 till close.
Ah. Well, when
4
you come
till
back
12.
from work. That 4 till 12, so that's like 12 in the morning.
No, 4 in the afternoon till 12 at night.
Oh, okay, right. So that okay. Well, then you'll be on during the you'll be on during the afternoon then.
No.
Yeah, because you can come on at 12 dinner time.
No. 12 night time. So 4 in the afternoon till 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, so that means you can come on at dinner time because you don't go to
What,
work till
12
4.
o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
You're off tomorrow.
Dinner time, not night time.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
right,
off tomorrow.
Okay, then yeah, cool.
You're not listening to me and zombie.
Download Friday the 13th.
I'm off all day tomorrow. Not
Download
actually, no.
Friday.
I'm off all week. So there you go.
Download Friday the 13th.
No.
Why
No,
not?
because it costs money,
So.
which I have none of, and the little money I do have left, I'm saving up for my Father's Day present. So.
You're working now, so you should have money.
I don't get paid till the 15th. Don't get paid till the 15th.
You're working. You get paid.
But I don't
you
get paid till the
money.
15th, and I've spent all my money.
But that's not fair.
Anyway, the update for Neo's done, so we can play it tomorrow too.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Okay. What do you mean you think about it?
I need to find out a way to like.
Reset your levels, so I can tell you how to do
Yeah.
that.
So that I can change all my stats.
I can tell you how to do that.
Okay. We'll do that tomorrow then.
Mind you, if you're gonna want to do magic like sloth and that, you're gonna need to choose a different weapon, unfortunately. So.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm being serious.
Okay.
Because if you want to use that little sickle and chain, you need to be a ninja. So.
Yeah.
As we get underway, what can the
See you later, man.
universe expect from this guy?
I'm out after this match as well, so.
Later, Strangy. Later, Strangy. Yeah, Dr. Strangy. See you later.
He's moving with a purpose, and that's always
Okay.
a good sign.
Love you,
Have
baby.
fun, guys.
We're witnessing a level of punishment
See you
that can
tomorrow
only
too,
be
baby.
described as
Have fun.
severe. No kidding, this is
Okay.
ugly.
I love you very much.
I love you too.
Okay. I love you.
Bye. Weird ass
This
freak.
is a guarantee. When the people
Stop wanking your mic.
the response from the crowd is deafening. I mean, whether The Rock is on top of their favorite list or #1 on their hit list, you can bet you'll know the great one is in. Unbelievable.
Right, there we go.
Yeah, I wonder what the view's like from up there. Misjudge that. He almost took his head off with that
Now I can
lariat.
beat your ass and taunt you at the same
The
time.
Rock may be in a bad way here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
I'm not concerned. I don't think I've ever seen him look more motivated than he looked heading into this match.
I think it's
There we go. Now,
that when someone who's known as the people's champ
son of a little
makes
bitch.
his
Come here,
presence
give me
known,
that back.
it's
I want to
gonna be
break
a
it.
wild night at the arena. The man's moves and maneuvers are like nothing anyone before him has ever done in or out of the ring.
This me. Can't touch this.
Seems
Do-do-do-do.
to have lost a step now.
Get up.
He came into
Come
this
on.
match expecting a fight, and that's
Ah,
exactly
little
what
bitch.
he's getting.
What a little bitch.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as
Really?
even
You're
as it
trying that
can
just
be.
now? Really?
I don't think
Really? No
I'll
chance.
see
Not even a one
if he
count.
gets the
Not
shoulder up
even
at
a
two.
one count.
Man, I
Fool.
thought that was going to be enough, Cole. Wow, that was a wild
Go
strike.
on, what you got?
Tyler
What you
missing
got?
the
What you got?
target. Yeah,
What you
looked
got?
like
You
it
ain't got
was
shit.
completely out of
You ain't got shit.
desperation.
Boom, boom. You went on the ground. I'm still beating your ass.
Nobody controls the pace
Oh,
of the match.
did that hurt? Did
Quite
that
like
hurt? Did
this
it?
guy.
Oh,
Look out.
oh,
He's got
look
his
at
sights set on
that.
that neck region.
Let's set you up for a sharpshooter, shall we? Just nice, easy sharpshooter. Just a. Haha, wasted the block.
Nothing but empty air that time.
No, where was that? Oh yeah, that's right. Sharpshooter.
And missing. Sharpshooter! The most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
Good tap. Tap out. Give it up. Give it up.
Just a dominating display. Yeah. I think we
That's
could
what
see
you
a
call
lot of
using your
punishment
fucking
inflicted here.
head.
Well. That's the first time tonight we've seen that move. I
Get
wouldn't
up.
mind seeing it a little more often.
Get up.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
Well, you did hit him in the
That's
ass.
what it's like being so far off the mark. He saw that
Oh.
one coming.
Go on. That's it. You run. You run.
Oh, look at the emotion.
Just bring it, fool. Just bring it.
What's he up to here?
What you got, fool?
Oh,
You
he's
ain't
on
got
the move
shit.
again.
Do-do-do-do.
Hey, nice move. Nakamura is really starting to
Look
fade
at
now.
this. Look at this. Just a few
This is not how he drew this one up.
beat down.
This could be the
You
opening
ready
he
for it?
needs to pull
Everyone's
out.
ready for it. Oh, it's time. It is time. It is time.
Top here tonight, Cole.
Oh, it's time. Oh! Bless your soul.
You're watching Raw, the longest running weekly episodic small package. And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out. Nice. Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Come on.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. When he gets going like this, there are few better. The offense of The Rock is working well right now.
Right, fine.
And he rolls out, buying himself some breathing room.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Go for it.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's
Do it. Oh!
Yeah, you're right about that.
Another one. Another sharpshooter. Another sharpshooter.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stop.
Oh, that was a good knee. Oh, I like that knee.
This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time. Never say never, but things are not looking very good for him right now. Will this be it? I think he's got it. After the amount of punishment he saw, it's simply amazing that he's still in this one.
That was good. I like that.
Oh, he missed. Nobody home that time. Look at this. Nakamura is letting everyone know exactly how he feels.
That was a hell of a knee. I'll give you that one.
Back inside now. The Rock going to work now. Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there. Now back to the ring. His nose might end up where his ear is by the time this one's over. Some very opportunistic offense here. Is in a world of hurt, people. He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
And by now, you would have expected one of these guys to take control of this match, but it really hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, he seemed to be in pretty bad shape right now, but I still think there's some fire left in him. Not so fast, says The Rock. Yeah, The Rock is just so confident in his game. I can't say that I blame him. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense. Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Perfect, I'll give you a match just now if you want.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow. That may be felt for a lifetime. Those feet are clearly a bright spot in this offense. Yeah, those feet are working overtime tonight. I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move. John, it's the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. Talk about iconic. Talk about classic. Here it is.
Well, I'm just the way you call it quits.
Could this be it?
Unless you want a straight out match.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup. He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup. Hey, he's going for it again. Here we go for the win. Think they got him.
Gotta use your head, dude.
He's still down after that. Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt. And his heartless attack.
That you don't do.
Oh, man. This is getting tough to watch.
Since January of 1993, Raw has been providing viewers with the absolute best sports entertainment action available.
Why Shinsuke Nakamura was the best wrestler on the indie
What a
scene.
decapitating lariat.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
And he gets out of the ring, stopping this assault for the moment.
Back now inside the ring.
Oh.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
The Rock works his way out of trouble.
Well, you talk about a lightning-fast counter, Cole.
Oh, no.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
I don't care how strong your legs are. That hurts. The offense of The Rock is working well right now.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. There's no escaping this. Watch it.
What strength, fighting his way out.
Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing?
You stop with that fucking running knee. Yes, it was decent once.
Signature technique.
No, it's just annoying.
We all know that's just a sample of what he can do. He's really zeroing in on the chest now.
Yeah, he's going to have a pirate's dream soon. A sunken chest. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
And he touches that one.
Okay, no, I'd rather have the knee. Oh.
Can he score the pin?
What you taught it for, dude? You've done shit all. Look at your body, it's all
might
fucked.
be needed to overcome this beating. Nakamura is measuring him.
The fuck was that shit?
And will this be it?
It may be. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
This is an incredible performance
Sure,
being put on
block.
by Shinsuke Nakamura. And this has got to be it.
It's it. It's over. Oh, man, is he fired up. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some
Come on,
serious
Rock, get
punishment.
up.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Look at this. Nakamura is letting everyone know exactly how he feels. Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops. He's in full-on attack mode now.
Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
And he reversed it.
Good move there. Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so.
Oh!
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Jump, you little fuck, aren't you?
Man, oh man, did he take a
Oh,
wild
fuck off,
swing
you
with
prick.
that one.
Right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back for the pin and the win.
Shit.
Nakamura comes up big with that victory.
Oh well, that's how I was calling it quits anyway. Been playing all day. Now I'm tired. So thanks for watching, like, share and subscribe, and we will catch you all in a bit. Bye.